Dr. Samir V. Kamatji, Chairman DRDO and Secretary DDR&D, Lieutenant General Khandare, retired Principal Advisor to MOD, Air Marshal Chopra, Director CAPS, AVM Sanjay Bhatnagar, Consultant St. Jose, Shri Rajkumarji, President AICRA, officers from all services, veterans, friends from media, dignitaries from friendly foreign countries, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It's indeed a privilege to deliver the keynote address at this fourth Global Artificial Intelligence Summit and Awards function being organized by St. Jose and AICRA. At the outset, I thank the organizers for this opportunity to share my thoughts to such an august gathering. This is the second time I've been able to come. Last year I was here. However, I would have thought that probably among the dignitaries on the dais, there would have been a robo as well this year. That has not happened. Maybe AICRA should look at it. Indeed, in 2015, in one of the companies in South Korea, they introduced a robo as the board member and has been functioning since then. So that's how much behind we are in AI. And also perhaps, since this is a topic on robotics, perhaps if we had enough robos outside, they would have filled up all the seats in a very short time. So I'm very happy to note that this year's summit would be deliberating on artificial intelligence in defense, cybersecurity, agriculture, education, and healthcare. Areas where the advancement in the niche fields of artificial intelligence and autonomous technologies could well shape Bharat's growth during this Kartavya Kal. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bharat has a rich history of scientific achievements and innovations. Our recent accomplishments in space, be it the missions to the moon, Mars, or even the sun, and the establishment of a reliable digital public infrastructure like Aadhaar, UPI, DigiLocker at such a vast, expansive scale, yet affordable and not expensive, further corroborates this fact. So amongst other fields of science and technology, we are today witnessing, and I quote, a vibrant AI innovation spirit, unquote, as stated and articulated by our Honorable Prime Minister on the 12th of December at the Global Partnership on AI Summit. And no doubt catalyzed by our redoubtable IT industry. It's only befitting, therefore, that we harness the spirit to propel our capabilities into the future and make Bharat a global leader in AI and related technologies. And efforts like these will contribute towards that, I have no doubt. So as we embark on this collective journey, we also carry the onerous responsibility of pioneering advancements that will not only benefit our nation, but also contribute to the responsible and ethical use of AI globally. And I'm confident that this seminar would provide an opportunity to all stakeholders, including academia, industry partners, industry experts, innovators, scholars, and students to share knowledge, exchange ideas, and enhance understanding of the interdisciplinary aspects of AI. So in that context, today's theme, robotics and AI-driven security, resonates deeply with what the armed forces in general and Bharatiya Nausena in particular seeks to achieve towards enhancing our warfighting capacities and capabilities. So given the experience and expertise of this audience in the fields of AI, robotics, and automation, I don't intend to subject you to yet another learned analysis on these topics. Rather, I would like to stoke your curiosity, specifically those from the industry and the armed forces, to encourage and envision a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into our daily lives, enhancing efficiency, reducing risks, and offering optimum solutions to challenges that were once considered insurmountable. I am confident that your quest would invariably lead to technological advancements, resulting in concomitant improvements to military technology and warfighting. So talking of technology and warfighting, we have already witnessed the disproportionate impact of artificial intelligence and robotics in the ongoing conflicts in Europe and West Asia. So be it the ubiquitous image of unmanned systems delivering ordnance on target and pinpointed targets, I would say, creative employment of facial recognition systems for targeted attacks, or the continuing ambiguity over the information being flashed constantly on our TV screens. Further, the recent challenges in the Red Sea and the North Arabian Sea amply demonstrate the challenges posed by such systems when they fall in the hands of non-state actors and terrorists. The searing pace of developments in AI and autonomous tech space are creating new capabilities that offer an ever-widening array of options, not just in the military domain, but also across the civil and social space. So such new capabilities also arm nations with broader spectrum tools, which fall below the level of a more visible kinetic action. So I'd like to term such all-encompassing, all-pervasive, and all-impacting technologies as intrusive paradigms. So addressing and tackling challenges posed by such intrusive paradigms demand a coordinated and credible response based on 3 P's, I would say. That is, people, policies, and pole vaulting technologies. People, I would say, the first and the most important among this triplet of P's allude to human skill and wisdom. Interestingly, while AI seems to make the human element appear redundant, I firmly believe that it is the talent, dedication, and perseverance of our people that would ensure optimum design, development, and deployment of advanced technologies like AI, machine learning, and robotics. Many jobs will go away, but new jobs will get created in looking after AI itself. So that transition will happen. In recognition of this aspect, Bharatiya Nausena has designated one of our electrical and electronics training establishment called INS Valsura, located at Jamnagar, as a premier, as the center for excellence in big data, and we have set and big data analysis towards educating and equipping our personnel in the Navy in this niche field. And going forward, we are aiming to create a pool of AI trained personnel who could lead the course ahead to become a truly AI enabled force. Talking of policies next, the policy would include policies to protect our systems, networks, and data privacy towards strengthening cybersecurity, as well as policies to promote indigenous industry in this field for encouraging them to explore new frontiers of AI and AI-related technologies. So while the Defense AI Council, DAIC, of the Ministry of Defense provides this policy oversight at the Ministry of Defense level, the AI core group constituted at Naval Headquarters is aimed at overseeing and guiding the implementation and integration of various AI projects steered by the Navy. So given the fact that data would be the oil of all future AI engines, we have formulated policies and guidelines towards progressive development and implementation of a unified data framework in consonance with the best industry practices. About pole vaulting technology, the third P, we need to identify means to leapfrog the existing technology curves while concurrently identifying and establishing new frontiers to pole vault so that we emerge as leaders in the field of AI and robotics. Thus, I would say that the AI trained people need to be able to understand the pole vaulting technology requirement. Users, in our sense, in our case, the scientists, the military personnel from DRDO, we all need to have a good grasp of the AI algorithms. The inability to describe, I would say, what we want actually translates into a failure to explain it. And I would say that most innovations happen through people who have good knowledge and apply the use of technology. So we need to encourage more users, more practitioners in the military or who are domain experts to understand and articulate the AI algorithm that is required in line with the Clausewitzian changing character of war. I feel that we as users cannot be satisfied with just a black box algorithm. So I would say, for a military officer, while you're trying to explain what you want, you should be able to understand, should we use, for example, hidden Markov models or Gaussian networks or Bayesian networks or the KDE estimating among stochastic methods for anomaly detection, for example, or should it be supervised, unsupervised, or semi-supervised ML? So what is it that you want? Your ability to explain this is most critical in my understanding. And in this regard, I would say Bharatiya Nausena's incubation center for AI called INICAI, INICAI, or the Incubation Center for AI, strategically located at Bangalore, the Bharat's IT capital, has been designated as the lead agency for potential use case of AI in the Navy. The center is currently progressing about 30 plus AI projects, AI based on use cases, and covers a broad canvas ranging from operational cases such as smart ship operations, situational awareness, operational decision support, cyber security, to training, maintenance, logistics, and HR management. And when you talk of AI in the battlefield, there are two other very important components, three important components I would say. Big data, of course. Second, the communication backbone, which forms the essential requirement for networked operations using AI. And third, to ensure protection of this network, the quantum encryption, decryption aspects. So these three things are actually interrelated with the use of AI. So additionally, we are also pursuing numerous cases, AI-based use cases, through the Navy's unique SPRINT, or it's an acronym for supporting pole vaulting in R&D through IDEX, NIIO, and TDAC initiative. So the aim is to seamlessly merge the elements of innovation, indigenization, and self-reliance. And we have been receiving enthusiastic support from our domestic industry to various challenges released during the Innovation and Indigenization Seminar Swavilamban, of which we had the second version in October this year. We have had currently 14 cases on AI being progressed by the industry. The contracts have been signed and the work is in progress. These include many global firsts, game changers, and force multipliers, enabling us not only to be a future-proof force, but also help us in realizing our vision for a fully Atmanirbhar Navy by 2047. And going forward, AI solutions in the field of autonomous vessels or manned-unmanned teaming, or the use of computer vision, for example, for target detection and tracking, object recognition and classification, situational awareness, battle damage assessment, EW and EW countermeasures, or networked kill chains for ISR, target acquisition, and engagement, command and control, battle damage assessment, after action analysis, simulations, virtual testing, image comparison using object recognition matching, anomaly data, image targeting data, pattern recognition, satellite image analysis, signature analysis, etc., etc. So they all hold immense potential to catapult our operational and warfighting capabilities, heralding Bharat's era of technological superiority. In fact, in our artificial intelligence center and wherever else I go, I give this example. You know, we use AI, robotics, essentially where it is dull, dangerous, and repetitive, I would say, or there is drudgery. We try to replace this with robotics. And we also look at how we can bring it into our decision support systems, which is very complex in the military. But I would like to, equate it with Indian cooking. For example, we find a lot of women here today in the audience. I'm sure you must be grappling with this problem of, how do you do cooking at home? Because you have to spend time and it's very complex. And in India, we have hundreds and thousands of cuisines, of dishes, etc. So how nice it will be if you have a robo whom you can in the morning just speak out what is the menu you want and will be able to make it. And the complexity involved is almost as complex, I would say, as a battlefield. So this is an area where I feel our AI, robotics must focus upon and arrive at an algorithm which can, work it out. It has got commercial application, but the algorithm behind it is something which can be used in decision support systems, and also it will enable you to, refine robotics to a much better level. So this is something, a challenge which I often give. I've given this challenge to our, the robotics center at INS Valsura. They're working on it. Similarly, I've told them at the Inikai center at Bangalore as well. So I feel this is a challenge which industry must take up, because the applications are, are tremendous. However, we cannot achieve all this alone, and that is where enduring partnership with organizations like DRDO, the talented youth, industry, academia, and mavericks, startups, dreamers, all this come in. There's a saying by George Bernard Shaw, who says that the reasonable man adapts himself to the world, while the unreasonable one persists in adapting the world to himself. Therefore, all change, all progress depends upon this unreasonable man. And we need more and more unreasonable people like them, who will continue to persist in trying to change the world to themselves. And that's how progress will happen. So we need to try and find more and more people like that, or perhaps maybe more and more robos who will try to, make a difference or change. So collective synergies could translate into abundant opportunities, infinite capacities, and endless possibilities. Therefore, we need to have a comprehensive approach with coordinated involvement of all agencies, and it is events like these that go a long way in creating that critical cohesion amongst all stakeholders. I am confident that this seminar would provide the opportunity for all participants to discuss wide-ranging views on the subject, and will hopefully provide valuable takeaways for everyone's benefit. So I wish everyone fruitful and gainful deliberations during this seminar. Thank you for your patience. Jai Bharat.